We are live.
Nice.
So, yeah, what I have going on right now is I'm doing this exercise. Hmm. And the whole thing was try not to spend no more than 2 hours on this task. And I was up all night last night trying to figure it out. Um, so, yeah, it's, let me bring my IDE over here. Mm-hmm. So it's taking the Debian repository format and going with this contents, and then there's a architecture thing. It's gzipped data, and I was spending some time trying to figure out how to set breakpoints and actually use the debugger. I thought that would be kind of helpful. Didn't quite figure it out, so I'm still just putting print statements in wherever. Um, so uh, so you see there how it has these listings here, and I think that little B there is for bytecode, and that's like UTF-8 encoded or whatever. So the whole thing, the 4-line, the gzip decompress split lines, that's working. I still need to figure out the encoding deal here, and then I need to put it into a dictionary, and then I need to be able to sort. I need to be able to sort the dictionary based on the count, if that makes sense. So
Huh?
I was gonna hit Control C here. Uh, so like see here how it has like the file, and then it has the package that it's a part of.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even need to worry about this column on the left hand side here. I just need to get this one here, like libgout dev whatever,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I need to be able to count the amount of times that this occurs. So the first time that we're adding it into the dictionary, when it's adding a new key, we just check to see whether or not a key's been added. And then, I'm going to need to have some logic to where if the key is matched, then it increments a counter that
Mm-hmm.
is, the second, uh, like the value to the key, if that makes sense. Just like increment it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, yeah, I was thinking just like a 4i thing, and then whenever it it increments to the count or whatever of the times that it comes up, then it moves on to the next one and adds a new key in.
Yeah.
The the requirements here is just to develop a Python command line tool that takes the architecture as an argument, downloads the contents file, parse the file, output the statistics of the top 10 packages that have the most files associated with them. So, the output needs to have package name and then the number of files.
Mm-hmm.
And so Brandon, he had this clever idea, right? He's like, make this a little more simple. So he gave me this right here, list of cities. Suppose here in the IDE I can um, And that. Hmm.
Okay.
So this listing right here, I need to be able to iterate through it and count how many times that the state comes up, right? And so we'd have Washington 3 times, California twice, Wisconsin 3 times.
Okay.
So
It's very simple.
yeah, so like Python dictionary
You
examples.
just loop over each line, split on the space, take the first one and do, does this value exist as a key in the dictionary? If it doesn't, add it and set the count to 1. Actually, you don't care about the first one. It's the second one, isn't it? That you
It's
care about.
just
So
the
you
second one, and
grab the
keeping a
second
count
one.
of it.
Yeah, then just set the key to 1. If it does exist, then you just access the key and do value plus 1.
Nice. So, I think that for just all of this information here, I can put it in just like parentheses or like square brackets. Like, will that do it? No, that won't
That's
do
a
it.
list. No, that's a lot. That's just a big list of strings. In fact, that's invalid Python because they're non-existent variable names, so they need to be string literals. So it needs to be in quotes. Yeah, and then a comma.
Oh, a comma?
So is this a Python script or just a text file?
This is a Python script. I can make it a text file if it's easier to pull it from a text file using a file operator.
It's up to you. What is it? So you just want to feed this in and then loop over it?
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's break that in a text file.
Yeah, and just leave it like that then.
So we'll rename this to citystate.txt. And we'll create a new file called citystate.py. And I know that I had something from earlier today that was pretty close to this. I need, for that for statement, I need an open. No, that's response read. No, that's. I need to go farther back. So open. Open city state .txt and then as f, right?
Let's have a look. You do with open as F.
With open. And then it'd be like data f dot read. And then data split. Data dot split lines. Why is it not happy about that F right there?
With open block as F. What's it saying?
Invalid syntax. Full name
Says the
Python
union.
state main dot F. Text as F. Do I need to have a do I need to have like an attribute on there? Python.
You might need to do maybe read. So when you open, maybe do the file path comma and then in a single quote just put R for read. But other than that, no, you should be able to just do it as. Unless you've got to do you got to do maybe you have to do a loop. So you get your with, you might have to do for line in file.
Open, I think file mode equals, that might be it.
Yeah, try that. That's what I said. Yeah, just do. You don't need mode equals. You can just do R. Just do the R
Just
for read because you're just reading it. Yeah, it's a positional argument. So if you just do. Yep. Yeah, you've got an I in there.
like that.
Yeah, just get rid of that I, the extra I. You went into insert mode.
I
You're
did.
already in insert mode. Just press X on that. Boom, done. And then the reason I think that that's actually happening is because you've got a loop over F. I think F is an enumerator, so you've got to do for line in F, and then you do line.read, I think. No, you actually don't even do line.read. You just do for line in F, and then you do data split equals line.split lines. Yeah, and then go down one, and then tab, and then just do your data split, and then just change it to line.split lines. Yeah. Obviously, just tap that in one, dd that line. Yeah, dd that.
So it's bad about indentation somewhere.
Yeah, that line has got to be right inside that for loop. You need to indent that twice. Just do 2 and then arrow key in the right direction. So just do the arrow keys on the keyboard above period. Just do that twice. Just anywhere on the line.
I mean, it's there. I mean,
No,
they're tabs.
Yeah, you need to go in again.
Oh yeah.
Still not correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Wow.
And then you need to get rid of line 6. Yeah, and now just for the record, just press O.
Yeah, to open a line below.
Yeah, and then just do print line split and just make sure you're getting the right thing.
And then print is not like the 2x, which I don't even know why I know any 2x, whatever. I think that was my first Python thing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You're not calling main again?
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Hmm. Maybe I don't need the line split.
Oh, no, you're doing line split equals data dot split lines, but data doesn't exist. It's line dot split lines. Okay, so line split equals line dot split lines. So line split should be a list of 2. Hang on, split lines. Split line. What do split lines do? Okay, thank you for your blah blah blah.
Let's say
Yeah, the splitting is done at line breaks. Well, it's just a line, so there's no line break. So you don't want to do split lines.
But this line breaks is where it's at.
Yeah, but you're reading a line at a time, so you've already only got a line.
Oh, okay.
You're not reading the entire file, right? Because you're doing full line in F. So what you want to do is just do line dot split, and then provide the delimiter, which will just be, so if you just delete it, so if you just do di shift and then open parentheses, it'll delete everything inside the parentheses. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so line dot split, and then that's a function call. So then just call the function, and then just give it the delimiter. So just do single quote space.
Like that?
Yeah, yeah. Then just write that out and run that. This is interesting. Maybe try just doing print line. Something's not right here. Are you sure that stuff? Oh, you haven't written citystate.txt. So it's empty.
I would do it.
So they've got some of them have got new lines on the end, which is.
And that's what the line split does, is it removes new lines.
Okay. But yeah, so now you can just fetch obviously the first element. Well, the number 1 element, which is the second element, I should say. And then you can do your dictionary thing. So outside of the with, I'd have a dictionary just called like results equals empty dictionary, and then I'd do if line split 1 in results, then results line split 1 equals results line split 1 plus 1, else results line split equals 1.
So to define the dictionary, I call it so like dict.
No,
then don't you have to have like a key and then a value like that?
Yeah, you can have an empty dict.
Okay. So I could just have it be like my dict in just like that, right? and with an
equals.
Yeah.
But you obviously don't want to define it there. You want to define it on line 2. So you want to push the width down to line 3 and now define it on line 2. Because you're going to need it outside the loop, otherwise you're going to override it every time.
Right. Open city state is F, 4 line in F. And so now instead of print line split, we isn't it something like my dicts
So you got dict equals new empty dict, and then you'd need to do, right, so you've got a line, so you're going to need to split the line. So I would do something like, I'd do like values equals line dot split. Because you're going to need the keys and stuff first. And then because some of the lines have new lines on them, you're going to need to probably trim them off.
So, and that was another thing like the not splines, dictionaries. So key value. And this is the sort of thing that I really am just like struggling with here. So I know that there was another thing I had code wise that no. Okay, so results. So this was the way that I defined the dictionary before, right? So like path and then count, so I'd have like, state and then count like that. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that's what you need. But yeah, that's just going to get overridden every time because it's
It-
inside the for loop. So results is going to get reset every single time.
oh, but the my dict is above the for loop.
In this case, yeah, you're fine. So you need to get rid of the my dict there. So you just got values equals line dot split. Yep. And then you'll need to probably create another line which underneath that to say like state equals values 1 dot trim, I think it is. So values and an array, and you want the first one because you want the second dot trim. And I think dot trim will get rid of it's a function call.
Oh, like that.
I think that'll work. I don't recall. And then you'll need to check that if that state as a key exists inside the dictionary. So to do that, you just literally do if state in my dict. Yeah. And if it is, then you'll want to do my dict, and then you'll want to reference the key. So square brace, square bracket. I don't think.
Or is it like there? Yeah. And then
state. Yeah, and then you should be able to do equals my dict state plus 1. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, and yeah, that's right. Maybe put a space there between a plus and a one just for syntactic reasons, and then just go to a new line, hit O, and then just do else colon
And do what was that?
else. So if the key, so basically saying otherwise else, if the key doesn't exist
Mm-hmm.
inside the dictionary, then do dictionary state equals one, because you've found the state at least once at this point. No, my dict. Yeah, I'm just saying dictionary because I'm saying my dict, and it sounds like I'm saying my dick.
My dick, my snare.
Yeah. So my dick state equals one because it doesn't exist. So it's the first
Is a
instance of
dot
it.
state? State.
No, yeah, the key. Yeah, you need the key, right?
Uh,
equals one
one.
because you know that it doesn't exist, so you're now defining it inside the dictionary.
All right,
And
right.
now if you go down and go out of the for loop, so go to do two new lines, and again, yeah, go down one. Well, you don't have to go down one, but just makes it easy to read. Now just do print my dict. Yeah, you went back a line by mistake, so you'll need to indent that one across. Yeah. Yeah, now just print that and see what we get. Run that and see what we get. I can't remember if trim. Yeah, okay, so trim's not a thing. No. I can read trim new lines from string. Maybe R strip, sorry. Yeah, so you'll want to do replace that dot trim with dot R strip. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's done that for you. Yeah, okay. Save that and then run that. Yeah, there you go.
Dope. Nice.
So do you understand it?
Yeah, I do understand it. That was really super helpful. Brandon, man, he's a clever cat. It's like, yeah, if you do that, it'll take you only 10, 15 minutes, and that's 90% of what you need to do for the rest of it. Okay. So if I put something in main, like up here, will I be able to grab it from this other, fetch block down here?
No,
No.
it'll be a variable within the scope of the main function, so it won't exist to anything else outside of that scope.
Huh. Okay, so I think that this response here, I have all these different lines, but I need to actually save it as a file. I'm Michael, yeah. With Michael.
Yeah, say again, sorry.
Oh, it's just that my wife was asking who I was on a call with.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 4 line. I don't want to have this 4 line and print line. I don't want any of that. Data await response read. And then I need to have a F open, I think. No, that's not it. So I think what I need here, so the data, going to um, mm, GZ node equals, or I could just have WB, right? Because it's positional.
Yeah, so that will always apply to mode because the second parameter is mode. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to like say in the second parameter in that second field, you wanted to change something that was like in the 6th position, but you didn't want to change all the other first things before it, then
Mm-hmm.
you would need to do parameter equals whatever.
F close. And then G, um, gzip, RB, no, I need to I don't need to do G re out. No, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Uh, mm, mm, gzip file. gzip file. To open a compressed file in text mode, use open or wrap your gzip file with an IO text IO wrapper. Uh, so wouldn't that be pretty much it there? I'm gonna grab that and drop that over there. So, file cheesy RB. Maybe with gzip open. Kinda. Oh, there's already an F there. There's also G. Fuck. Run out of letters. Oh no, this is gonna be G. Gzip open. File CZ RB as G. File. Content equals G. Read function. And then I think I had some other good stuff. Content G read.
Oh no, that's friggin' nice. So I set up. So I've got the VS Code connecting to my remote VM in Lightsail. I'm just working through getting the environment set up. And then when I did mkdoc serve in the VM, I was like, right, okay, I'm going to have to do a port forward. But VS Code automatically detected it and did it one for me.
Nice.
And then just basically said open up in browser. So when I clicked open in browser, I can now see the changes that are going through. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, decompress. Content. Mm. And then that's where I need my dict, right? So let me go back to my successful one over here. So I'm going to actually not do this split lines.
For line and G-zip compress file content. Have a look with gzip.open as G file content.
Mm. Oh no! I definitely had a VS Code plugin that was supposed to be like. Okay. Oh. Hmm. File content. And for line and it's so I don't know if I'm handling this gzipped data properly, and this has been a lot of my struggle with this entire thing. Hmm. A gzip file, not a gzip file. Okay. So we'll just go file content. See what that does. Int object has no attribute split. So I'm gonna have to cast that as a string. So yeah, that I'm doing something wrong with this gzip thing here. Um, uh, with IO text wrapper output encoding UTF-8 as encode right. Mm, yeah, so gzip open file.gz as g. So set file.content equals g.read with IO text IO wrapper. Mm, IO.text IO wrapper. That sucks. Huh? Yeah, I am. Port OS, maybe? My dict is not defined. Did you see that? Okay, hey Michael,
Yeah.
cooking with gas here, man. This is async, and then the reason that I got into async, I don't even want to worry about that right now. But with async, how do I return a value and have it be available for another uh, another subroutine?
I've never done any async work in Python. You're probably going to need. So you mean you'd have so you want to return from fetch, do you, or something?
Yeah, so you see right there where it says print my dict on line 28.
Just about. It's a bit blurry, but yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like I have the count, I have the information for the dictionary. It's all here. I just need to sort, or uh maybe we could just do it like this.
Just yeah.
Uh,
I'd just go down a line. So you just say outside the with gzip.open statement, because then the with will exit and then the file descriptor will close, which is efficient. And then I just return my dict. Yep. I don't
but
think it's returns a keyword though. I don't think it's a function call. So just get rid of the parameters. Yep. And just knock it down a line and decrease the indentation by 1. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. So now if you go to line 9, you've got await fetch equals args.arch. You should be able to just do line 9. If you just do result equals await fetch and then just do print result and see what you get inside your main function.
Result. So await fetch, and then a equals like result.
No,
No.
you want to do result equals because you want to get the return value from the function. But I've never used sync and await in Python, so I don't know if you can just do equals await. I don't know if you can do that. I've no idea. So then just do print result and see what happens. You do it underneath that line 10. Yeah. Shift O should get you off one. Yeah, there you go. Print result. And then just run that, and then the end result should be that thing should come through. So there's your architecture.
No, that looks right. So now we need to, instead of print result, there's this one right here, this async def sort D. Sorted results equals sorted dot D. Print, and isn't there a way to print a range, like 1 to 10 or whatever?
Right. So, okay. So you mean, yeah, you're gonna have to sort them. So you're probably gonna need a custom sort function
So
to sort
that's
based on
this one right here, this async def sort, and then sorted results equals sorted, and then that. I probably should make that F, right? Isn't that the Python thing?
I think so.
Sorted results, sorted F print, sorted results. Um, but reverse equals true. Yeah, I got the sprinklers turned on, babe. list object is not callable. $38.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna disconnect.
Cool. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me tonight, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Just asking the programming channel if I can help with anything else.
Cool. Heck yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Take it easy.
Take care. That's not quite right. Yeah, look at all that scroll. That's definitely not what we're doing. Wait. Sort results. Um, we're making progress. So that gave us the key value. So the key and the value. Maybe we need to. Wait, sort results. Hmm. Oh my god, async. Holy fucking wow. Holy fucking wow. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Vance. Oh, Garfy baby. It's Monday, Johnny boy. It's Friday, Garfy baby. It's just a stupid fucking internet meme from a long time ago. What? No? Why? Taylor, you know that that's my prescription from last month, right? I got this one filled on 8/14, which was 14 days ago. Count how many are in there. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's the one that I just threw away. That's how much I'm prescribed. Sometimes I'll take 3, sometimes I'll take none, dude. It's not like it's not Taylor, it's not like that at all. Adderall does not do that for me. All it does is help me, 1, stay awake, 2, get shit done. It's not like a woo, I'm fucking, it's not like fun, dude. It's literally like, yeah, did you see that TikTok that I sent you yesterday, where it's like literally like over 50% of ADHD people have substance use disorder? But that's just it, Taylor. Like, when I have a prescription for amphetamines, like, it's necessary for my brain to fucking function. That's why I was an amphetamine addict. Like, okay, be on the phone with Sadie, dude. I'm trying to hack the Gibson. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm. I was so close there, man. What, babe? Just hit input. We have my my buddy join us. Oh.
What's
Hey, how you doing, man?
pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in, just doing what I can.
Yeah. You got some sinus problems?
Yeah, I thought I had the fucking Rona, bro. Like, it's bad
Yeah.
enough. I went out and got
Positive test.
well, it came back negative, so
Oh, that's good.
thank goodness, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need that shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. Things are finally just starting to get, like manageable in my life. So,
Hey, that's great to hear. I'm in the same boat, man. I've been battling some shit for months now, like 6 months, and I finally got like some real progress in the last few weeks. So I got real sick myself, and I thought I was healing, but it was like taking forever to heal this wound I had, and then all of a sudden we're like I'm seeing a wound specialist, right? And then I'm at the tail end of it, and after like 4 months trying to heal, and so they cauterize it with what was it, silver nitrate, and basically that burned. I was like, okay, so I'll be fine. And then this is it, I get to call it a day, and I'm done. But the pain never went away. The burning, I was like, shit, this sucks. So a couple weeks go by, and they're checking it out, and then all of a sudden, I started abscessing. I was like, fuck. So I went straight to the wound specialist the next day. They sent me off to this like top plastic surgeon in Brandon, which is like far away from where I live, And so I went there, and they ended up wanting a CT scan and putting me on antibiotics. So I ended up taking 3 antibiotics at the same time. That was like super rough. And getting a CT scan. And after I got the CT scan, they're like, okay, you're probably going to need surgery just to like clean out this pocket area we see
Mm-hmm.
and maybe repair whatever's there, the cavity or whatever it is. And they called it an ulcer. So, um, so I was like, okay. So I was preparing for surgery, mentally, and just trying to detox my life a little bit. And so a week goes by, and my next appointment is there. And by then, I had already been on the antibiotics for, at least 4 days, 5 days. And I had healed
Mm-hmm.
like a lot more than the previous like 5 months, and they're like, okay, well, geez, maybe you don't need surgery.
That's good.
So,
That's great.
yeah, yeah. So I ended up finishing up the antibiotics and healed up pretty good. And now I'm able to like move around and start exercising again and taking care of myself. I wasn't able to do much for like 6 months. And I sit down most of the time anyway.
Right.
So it's like not very healthy. And then a few days after the antibiotics were done, I went to go see another doctor, and that's more like a wellness type. And I just tell them what's bothering me, and they say, okay, well, let's change your diet a little bit, or they trying to find out what the issue is. This time they put me on IV therapy, and I've never done that before, and I always wanted to.
Right.
So that day and the next day, I felt like I must have had some kind of like issues all over the place, for years, because like everything was better. Just breathing easier, my sinuses cleared up. I could focus and think better, and just worked more. It was weird. It was like that I had dark circles under my eyes. Those went
Right.
away. Having dark circles under your eyes for a long time, months, and not being able to sleep right, and all of a sudden now they're gone. I mean, they're still there a little bit, but it's nothing like it was. It's like it's just so much better. I think it like helped like flush out all this inflammation because of the vitamin C and maybe the bees or something. But they gave me a full IV bag of it, and it just helped me out a lot. So it speeds up. They say it speeds up the healing process. You're supposed to take collagen or protein and vitamin C, and that speeds up any healing. Or but this IV bag was something else. It's like I must have really needed it.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I'm glad that you're feeling better, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Things are going pretty well for me, man. I mean, I finished closing on my wife's Victorian mansion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that was such a beautiful house.
Yeah, man.
It's like right out of a movie, man. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty great. If you're ever in Spokane, we got room.
right on. I'm sure I'll check it out. One of these days, I've got that big ass van, and I've been wanting to go on some road trips.
Heck
So,
yeah, man.
but shit's crazy right now, so I'm kind of like just laying low and taking care of business with the world. you know,
I get it, man. I really do.
Being in Florida and like it's just a jungle here. It's like,
Oh, indeed. And Washington has its own set of problems.
yeah, yep. So I'm just staying put for a few months. And I've been fighting that wound anyway, so it's not like I was going to go anywhere. But yeah, I definitely want to go on a nice trip somewhere. And over there is like beautiful, so I would definitely get out there to check it.
Oh yeah, man. It's definitely that is one thing that the Pacific Northwest has in abundance is natural beauty, man. There's
Yeah.
just a lot of it.
Yep. My brother just moved out to Colorado, so that gives me another reason to head to that side of the country.
Nice. Yeah, I've never been to Colorado myself.
It's pretty nice too. Yeah. I went to I didn't go up Pikes Peak, but I was near there just because my brother lived over there, and he was at St. Peter's or St. Peter's. What is it called? Peterson Air Force Base.
Mhm. Yeah.
And so he was stationed there, or in NORAD too. They would take um, like do shifts in NORAD.
Hmm.
You spend a weekend there like once a month or something like that. And so yeah, it's beautiful out there. And then they got the what is it called? Garden of the Gods.
Yeah.
I went there. It was pretty neat. It's more desert like stuff though. Where Washington's like mostly forest, isn't it? And mountainous beauty.
Yeah, Washington. Well, so
Lakes.
on the west side, it's really kind of flat, and there's like kind of like rainforest, and it's a little wooded, um, and you have like the whole coast and everything like that. But I mean, I'm sure you've been up east before. It's that same kind of dreary coastal weather when you get up higher north,
Hmm.
And Seattle is just fucking depressing, bro. Like I do not like Seattle. I'm not a fan. I
I got
had
a friend over there, and she doesn't seem. I don't know. Maybe it's the city life or pollution or something. I don't know.
right.
I guess maybe it's all cloudy too all the time, isn't it?
Um um
I don't know.
yeah, it's cloudy all the time. It's depressing, it's dreary. I had to be there for a month for training when I worked at F5, and I fucking hated it, bro. They had us shacked up at this hotel where you had like free wine and beer, like until dinner time.
And he still couldn't take it,
I still couldn't take it, man.
huh?
I could not take it.
All right, so you're getting some Debian sync session going.
Yeah, that's my goal here. This is the actual challenge. Um,
Asynchronous.
and this is for a position at Canonical as a site reliability engineer, and they have a ridiculous fucking recruiting process.
As an argument and downloads the compressed contents file associated with it from a Debian mirror. The program should parse the file and output the statistics of the top 10 packages that have the most files associated with them. An example output would be okay. And this is Debian. All right. Deb packages, yeah. Okay, so basically, they want you to create. Okay, so you don't have to display the architecture, you just have to display the packages
Yeah, so
and the files.
the architecture is an argument that it has to take. So I think what I need to do is this here. Oh man. Why is it not letting me?
It does seem like it didn't like it. It didn't like, you cannot do anything. You broke it.
Right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
is there something like them where you have to hit the insert key or something?
Yeah. This is VS Code, and I have Vim key bindings on it, even though I'm
Okay.
running Windows 10. So just something I'm kind of used to, and
Yeah.
so here's sorted results X.
Yeah, I had this installed for when I was working with some mobile apps a few months ago.
And it's a pretty good IDE, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, you got to create a loop, right?
Yeah, I have this this 4x in range 10 that I'm using to get the 10 to peel the 10 off the maybe
You're supposed to list how many files are in each package, right? That's what
yeah
it wants.
yeah
That's interesting. So when I look at repositories, it always tells me that information when I go download them or something. It's like you have to approve it. There's 234 files or whatever, So
right
I'm trying to think how I would do what you're doing.
yeah. So the actual it'll take it a bit to load, but this is what the actual file looks like. It's a pretty big file. It's like 122K.
Wow, okay. You still got some bad fires around there, or?
Oh no, it's pretty chill right now.
That's
Not
good.
not too smoky. Not too many fires. I'll take a second to format there.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Just rolling and controlling, and that must be the insane fucking vaping from my manic late night fucking trying to get a new job sessions that led me to my sickness. You see on
Oh man.
the left there, that's the path to a file, and on the
Yeah.
right there, that's the package.
Okay.
And so I completely ignored the left-hand column, and I format it with a split, like it's like up in here. This this says the async session, puts the architecture parameter there, and then the trailing GZ. And as long as we get a HTTP 200 OK, it opens the file asynchronously, writes the file, and then we use the gzip open. Then use this IO text IO wrapper with UTF-8 encoding to encode the file the right way. And then for every line, it has this line dot split here. So the split is that single white space there.
Yeah.
And so then there's that package equals values 1, and then that R strip takes the trailing new line character off the end of it.
Yeah.
And then this checks to see if it's in the dictionary. And if it's not in the dictionary, it pops it in there. And oh wait, so here, if the package is in the dictionary, it just like if it already has a key assigned to the dictionary, then it adds this +1 to the count, because it's like a key value store, right? So the key is the package name. So the package value is this count here, right? And so then if it doesn't match that if statement there, else is it pushes that package to the dictionary as a key value, and assigns it assigns the key a value of 1. And then it returns the function call with the dictionary after some iterating through it. And then this right here is the else if, that if it's if it's a different HTTP status code, like if I was says, oh, it'll push out the response status and the response text and exit.
404.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
This took me fucking like 30 some fucking hours at this point, man. It's insane.
Yeah. I bet.
I'm not cut out for this stuff, man. It's so funny on the eval. They're like, don't spend more than 2 hours on this. I'm like, yeah. Well, I told you guys I did not know shit or fuck about Python. I was like, I cannot code my way out of a paper bag, man. But I mean, like, I could do Terraform, I could do YAML, I could do things that are declarative and idempotent and like and shell scripts and stuff. Like, that makes sense to me, right? But like, actually writing code is completely outside of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, well, you know what's good? The more you do it, the more it is part of your wheelhouse. So,
Right.
If you got this far, man, that's all just training.
Oh, it's just a sheer fucking cussed determined.
Experience.
Yeah, I spent so much time on this, man. I need a nap and a sandwich.
So it's working?
No, not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, that very last one, that async def sort, that is the one that I am struggling with right now, and it's probably because I'm doing something completely fucking dumb.
That's when you take a break and come back, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get it done tonight, so
Right.
then I can get some sleep. Oh.
So what's the matter now? It's not. You're having an issue with this last.
Yeah, it's saying index is out of range because I'm doing something wrong with the whole dictionary thing.
Okay, you have a range of 10, right?
Yeah.
What happens if you? I mean that for basically that means X will be 0 to 10, right? Somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so And you have, but okay, so you have the output that you have is more than 10. So what happens if you change the range to 100?
Well, it's saying the
And this is printing, right? And you're printing the value of x plus 1, or is it plus?
well, so like right here, I know it's kind of hard to see.
It's a little blurry.
Yeah,
Sorted.
so that's x, just the attribute, the variable, and then the plus adds a colon to it, and then some white space, and then the sorted results, x, and wait a second here.
Are you figuring it out?
Maybe. For x in range 10. Let's try our results. 0.
That might be. To 10. Or 1. Plus 1. Yeah. So you're taking the result plus.
Unsupported operand types for plus, int, and string.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do here string x. Fucking work, you motherfucker. Can only concatenate string, not list to string.
Okay, so now lists and strings,
so
those are all.
maybe now so if I do it like this, and that, and this, and that.
Can only concatenate string list to string.
Maybe I can do this too.
I read a whole chapter about this stuff, but it was like some years ago, and basically,
Python makes it really easy to cast stuff how you want it to be. List index out of range.
I just remember lists being a whole like different thing, chapter. Lists had their own chapter or something like that. There was take a look.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Okay, so but you can't pass a list to a string. You have to print the list. So you define the list first, and then when you go to print, you can print. You should be able to, I think, print your list plus whatever. I think. I don't know. Maybe you should take list out of the equation. I'm not sure about that, but I just remember working with lists. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Let me see. Yeah, you have to define the list first, and then you. Okay. So A equals list. Dot join A. Print the list using join. Or print the list by converting a list of integers to a string. That's what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Convert it to a string.
List index out of range. Why would it be out of range? It doesn't make any
Because
sense. So
because you have more values than you have defined, right? Like, for example, if you're, I'm trying to look at your code, but I lost the damn screen. Let me alt tab it. I'll find it that way. There it is. Nope. It doesn't want to show up. I have to, there it is. I had it minimized for some reason. Let me see, how do I maximize it again? There we go. Okay. So you define the range to be 10, right?
well, the range is 10, but the list index should just be 0 and 1 because it's just two values that are in the list. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
All right. For X in range 10. Let's see this. Programmies. Between a given start integer and the stop integer. Print list range 6. Okay. Print range return value. That should be it, maybe. That's probably it. Get rid of the, if you want to try it out, get rid of the 10 and just leave it blank in range.
Like 1?
Like nothing. Because that's basically saying just to return the value. According to this, I think. Range returns an immutable sequence of objects, or excuse me, immutable sequence object of numbers depending on the definitions used. And then range stop range start, stop, step. So
Well, I need to do it 10 times though. I just don't know.
oh, you mean to run the? I see. So I got you. So you're running it. You're telling it range 10. So run
Yeah.
it 10 times to go through the loop. 10 times to check all. See, I was thinking if it was blank, that it would do everything until there was nothing. So it would return a range of everything.
Let's try this.
Well, there's something else there. Am I right?
Yeah, that's something.
I can't really read it. Well, it's file names, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or package names. So
Okay.
L
Lib.
LM K JK L M and O. Yeah, so what it's doing is it's indexing off of the name. It's not indexing. It's sorting. Um, yeah, that's
Okay.
what's going on. It's not sorting. Sorted F param F. Okay, so F one, maybe that. That doesn't work. List index out of range. Hmm. You know what? I have a different idea. I think what I'm going to do is write results to a file. Await.
And then count
Sort.
list.
No, I haven't, Taylor. Oh my God. So result is fine. Sort results. sort results. Maybe that will do it.
You can do it.
Oh no, it has to have all. It has to have all of result passed to it. Fuck me. I think I need to write results to a file. I know there's a less fucking sloppy way to do this. I'm just so stupid. I don't even have a fucking clue. Oh. Accessing an element using key. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. My kid's really into copy method. Shallow copy. What is a fucking shallow copy? Okay. Yeah, babe.
Six.
List. I think this might be cooking with gas here.
There you go. Dictionaries, that's a whole nother chapter, dude.
Right.
Yeah. Where do you I mean, yeah, where do you go and learn these tidbits here and there? You just pick it up, or do you all of a sudden just cram?
I quite literally just Google the shit.
Right? Okay.
And try to throw something in there that works. I am definitely one of those people where it's like, yeah, I'll just copy and paste shit from Stack Overflow and then change shit and dick with it and break it and fix it and break it and ask questions and first 10 equals list. Not sorted. I want to make sure I sort this volume. Mm.
Shit.
Copy. Yeah, it's really late over there, man.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to fall out here, but I'm just trying to finish these nodes.
I totally get it, man.
There's 17 of them, so I have to go in and edit each configuration file. And I've done 10 so far. I'm on the 10th one now, and the 10th one I noticed I forgot to stake.
Yeah.
So I've got to stake the node. And so I'm gonna do that now. And oh wait, I shouldn't do it. See, I'm fucking up.
Right.
I have to it's almost synced. So as soon as it's ready to as soon as it's finished syncing, I can stake it. So for some reason it this is a pocket beta version basically, so it's like 0.06, and for some reason the fast sync crashes, so you have to restart it. That was one of the issues that I've been having with this one in particular node. It just keeps crashing, so I just have to restart it, and then it syncs like a few thousand blocks and then crashes again. So
Verse 10. List. List.
I'll just finish up the rest tomorrow, I guess.
Right. Heck yeah, man. Well, it was really cool. Thank you for popping on and hanging out with me for a minute. I hope you have a good night. Get some good rest.
Yeah, you too. I'm probably gonna hit you up soon about that telegraph stuff because I was having a issue trying to find the right documentation. I need to figure out like how to use it for what I'm looking for, where I just monitor like a process or something
Right.
on different nodes in one place. So when I went there, it was just like what I recall. I have to look again, but it was I don't know. I just got lost in the website trying to find the right place to go to. Let's see. But I'll hit you up about it later.
Heck yeah, man. I hope that.
Yeah, you might be able to point me in the right direction. I think anyway, at least being a noob trying to learn telegraph, you know.
Right. Definitely, man.
So, all right. Well, you have a good night, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Cool. Thanks. Take care, man.
You too. Thanks.
You're right.
Bye.